Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Let's get back to it. We got lots to do. Last episode we got some initial ethanol production going. We are not currently using that ethanol, and in fact I think it's all backed up. So let's get that routed where we want to process it. And the first thing we want to do with that ethanol, I think, is turn it into plastic. And I was looking around just before hitting record here, and I think where I want to do that is right in this little pocket here. Boom. And we can move pipes and things if there's stuff in our way. But we've got some evaporation ponds here that we could make use of to produce brine that we're going to need. You look at the recipe for plastic. I can start with ethanol here, I think. Right here. Ethanol plus chlorine gets us plastic, and to get chlorine, we need brine. So we'll have to run brine through an electrolyzer, but we can get brine from an evaporation pond. So I'm thinking we can do all of that stuff right in this area, but the first thing we're going to need to do is run a massive pipeline to bring that ethanol out to where we need it. Right now, we have ethanol, I think, in this pipe here, the lower one. How do we want to route that? We need to get, I guess we're going to have to kind of dance along these little cliffs here and hope that a pipe will make it across. And then once we get over to this kind of landfill area, it'll be it'll be relatively smooth sailing, and we can get it to where we need it. Kind of wish we could run the ethanol pipe straight through this way and then come down or something, but maybe we'll come down here and then come across and down. That looks like might be what we need to do. Ethanol, I believe, is this guy. Let's do that. Let's reverse this pipe. Toggle direction that way. And then we're going to make a right turn. How do we want to do this? I think I want to come out and go high. Show you what I mean. So that pipe we're not going to maybe use. Let's get on it. This one I'm actually going to use the big pipe for to get us started. Kind of want you right along here. Kind of matching pillars. Doesn't really matter here. I don't think trucks are going to be driving through. That one we could... No, that's fine. I'm thinking we come straight across. Try to minimize pillars. And then across that way. We have something here. I think it might be iron. I can't remember. We'll use this heavy duty pipe or level 3 pipe just while we're on this plateau, because I think this one's gonna be around for a bit. It's gonna be a while before we level this this plateau that we're sitting on right now. All right, and let's end this pipe right here. Now I'm going to switch over to the slightly cheaper pipe, just because this is definitely going to be thrown away. All right, that's a little better. Now we're at least on this level ground, and we want to get somewhere. Let's get a bit closer. We want to get somewhere over this way. We're gonna have brine coming out of here. That's gonna need to get processed into the chlorine. And that'll be a gas. So maybe, just thinking where we want to run this pipe. Could come along here. Let's see, get it closer. Gonna stop it right there so we know exactly where we want it. I see a little piece of floating pipe that we're no longer using. Let's get rid of some of this stuff while we see it. There's a big old fuel line right there we're no longer using. That was our island-wide fuel line. I'm gonna take this back a little bit. We may end up re-establishing an island-wide diesel line, but right now we're not doing that. Alright, these guys are making salt, or they're set up to make salt, but I kind of want to set them up to do brine as well. Let's figure out what that's going to take. We need an electrolyzer. Electrolyzer 2. Get our chlorine gas. Let's see how big that thing is. Looking for the electrolyzer. There it is, electrolyzer 2. Wow, that thing takes the power. 3.6 megawatts. Oh man. But I imagine it's more efficient than this one. It takes one more person. We're probably going to want tanks to store this. Oh, this guy's not big at all. Not bad, not bad. How much are we going to need? Okay, we're going to bring in brine. Maybe we go like this. And that gives us room to scale up if we need to. I don't think we're going to need to. I think that might do it. Let's pop that guy down. And let's get pipes hooked up for this stuff. How much do you guys put out? 24 each? Go with these medium pipes. Okay, this is going to be the brine coming out of our evaporation ponds. That's not what I wanted. So we can use these evaporation ponds for salt or for the brine. We'll just change the recipes. Oh man, it's hard to tell if these are connecting. Okay. Alright, that's all hooked up. In fact, let's put one of these guys on to doing brine. Let's turn it on just for the heck of it. Do we want to save off that brine? Did put a big old tank of brine over here. I don't think so. I think I'd rather save off the chlorine gas. Get this hooked up. Give this guy a recipe. Chlorine. Oh. I don't want to upgrade this. Yeah, I meant to do the bigger one. That's fine. We'll just let it do an upgrade. And then chlorine gas coming out of here. That I would like to store in a tank. I think we can do it. Let's see. This guy processes 36 brine. This guy produces 24. We're not going to get a nice ratio out of this, but that's all right. Yeah, when we upgrade. Let's see what the electrolyzer 2 does again. Wow, that guy will take 144 brine. Oh man, that's way overpowered. Maybe we don't do the upgrade. Maybe we just start out with a regular electrolyzer and just let this thing keep running. We'll see how much chlorine gas we need. We can always scale it up. And we could always put more evaporation ponds down here or something. But let's just start with that one. Kind of want to put a big old tank here. Let's do it. This guy, will it store chlorine gas? Looks like it will. So let's get that set up with chlorine gas. That way we can let this thing run, fill up, and then we can shut all this off for a good long time. Pipe. This is just chlorine coming into the big tank. And then this pipe probably is not going to be needed. We can scale this up later if we need it. Okay, that's our chlorine gas. And now we need to take chlorine gas and the ethanol, right? Chlorine gas and ethanol gets us plastic. And we need the polymerization plant. Polymerization plant. Not sure how you pronounce that. Get that placed. I wouldn't think it'd be in here. Where are you? There it is. Oh, it was just a cutoff. Okay, polymerization plant. This is the one. 12 ethanol and 6 chlorine. It's this 48 plastic. Every 60 seconds. We have room to scale here too. Yes. Let's see. 6 chlorine and 12 ethanol. I think we're going to be fine with just the one. Could do 2 and store a bunch of plastic. Let's see what else plastic is used for. We're going to use it for PCBs. That's our immediate need. Oh, check it out. Medical equipment. Medical equipment, and then eventually the disinfectant. Yeah. We'll do 2 of these. Let's just put 2 down. Conversation plants. 2. I've got exhaust I need to worry about. Probably should mirror image these. Do that. Let's put one over on this side. And one right here. Alright, plastic's going to come out the side. We have exhaust in the middle. Eventually we'll want to process this exhaust. How much are you going to give me? 24. We can do, I think, a small smokestack, right? That gets us 60. We'll be in trouble if we want to boost. Maybe we'll just give these guys each a smokestack. gas comes through, and then ethanol. Our chlorine. Now we can bring the ethanol in, and we kind of want it either down here or down the back way. A little less congested back here. Maybe that's, well, we're right on the, right next to our housing development. Ethanol's over here. Wouldn't mind tanking that up too. Getting some, having a buffer. A little crowded over here. Let's see. I could I could throw some tanks in here. I'm awfully tempted to do that. Let's see. These belts could be moved around if we wanted to. Okay, this is storage for ethanol. I'm thinking we're going to use ethanol for a few different things. We might even make diesel fuel out of it. And then I wouldn't mind having extra storage, because there's going to be a point in time where we want to level this island and tear all this down. It'd be nice to have a good supply of ethanol on hand for when we take all that production down. That's what I'm thinking. I need to move this belt out of my way. Let's do that. One more monster storage here for ethanol. Probably overkill. All right. Where are you? Alphabetical. There we go. Now let's get this ethanol pipe routed into these tanks. Something like that'll do. I'm going to quick build this one because I think this is going to allow us to start storing right away. Should start flowing once that is built. We've got a ton of pipe. Look at all that. It's crazy. There we go. The ethanol is flowing. All right. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's our chlorine gas. We need to turn on... We need to turn on a seawater pump. Are you producing? You are waiting for seawater. And seawater is here. Here. Brine. Why is this brine? Oh! My bad. These have different inputs. Alright. Alright. We're going to need to run seawater over this way if we want to use these guys for doing that. Producing brine for us. I think I do. I think I can get away with just one evaporation pond producing salt. We just don't seem to use that much. I am going to turn this on. We've got a huge supply of salt here. We'll let that guy run, and then these guys we're going to convert over to doing something different. Let's get rid of this connection. And let's empty these pipes. now I need to get seawater over there. That is brine. Seawater comes in. Seawater there. Okay, this is seawater coming from either one of the two seawater pumps. So we want to branch off of that one. Right here. Now we want to come down kind of underneath these guys somehow. And then I guess we'll get rid of this other pipe. You know, we could leave that pipe there just in case we want to switch back over. Just take these little sections down. And we'll get these guys hooked up to the seawater. Is down low. And we can quick build some of this. You can see this stuff in action. I'd like to start filling this chlorine tank. Okay, these guys need recipes. It's going to be ethanol. Ethanol-based plastic. Okay, the salt guy's running. We can turn this guy on too. Alright. Okay, we want to change the recipes on these. Waiting for products. Product missing, seawater. Says empty. Okay, there we go. Alright, good. That guy's producing brine. This guy's producing brine. Gonna be more than this guy can handle. So we're running a little inefficient. That's alright. I think that's okay. The upgrade is just a huge upgrade in terms of the power usage and everything, and we can't supply enough brine to keep that guy fully utilized. I don't want to see this kick on. Here we go. Chlorine gas, there's no exhaust or anything to worry about here, which is nice. There goes our chlorine gas. And it's immediately going into here. We're short on workers, but that population is climbing slowly, so we'll be alright in a bit. And this guy just needs his ethanol. Alright. So we've got ethanol starting to collect in the tanks. Now we need to get this routed and we will have plastic production done. Still not sure exactly where I want to run that pipe. Yes. Above this stuff. Do it. Try to match pillars a little bit. Okay, that's ethanol going in. We can quick build these guys too. How's the Unity looking? Unity looks good. Okay, here comes our ethanol. I like it. We're gonna have plastic. We're on our way to PCBs. Whoops, wrong one. Let's look at that. You right here. Glass, plastic, and copper. Now, where we're gonna make that is anyone's guess. We do have room right here. We've got glass right here. We're gonna have plastic, and then we need to bring copper. Ooh, copper's not real close by. We have a belt coming across here. That's... yeah, right here is copper coming across. Could fork that belt up this way and then come across. We'll have all the ingredients we need to make the PCBs. Guessing we keep hitting the wrong one. I'm guessing we need a ton of those. And then we'll make this medical equipment too. Medical equipment is used for making medical supplies. We need disinfectant. That's also an ethanol product, I believe. Yeah, ethanol and plastic, it's a disinfectant. So we'll see about doing medical supplies and getting a clinic attached to our colony. I don't know if I've done that yet or not. I don't think I do have that anywhere. Makes sense to have it right here, wouldn't it? Probably can't snap in. Let's just take a look at that for the heck of it. Clinic, okay, provides healthcare that increases overall healthier population, gives extra unity, and also reduces the negative effect of diseases. Needs to be provided with medical supplies in order to work. That would be the ideal spot, right? But we're going to have to move a pipe. Or we could do it back here, but that's kind of like the idea of doing it down here. So we'll move a pipe if we need to make this work. Yeah, maybe that comes real soon. All right, are you making plastic? You are. Okay, that's filling up. Let's take a look at the ethanol production and see if this is all kind of caught up and everybody's belted the way they need to be. Looks like it. These guys should all be happy. Fertilizers overview. I guess we need to increase the fertilization, right? What if I change these to 100? Will they start using fertilizer? Also, we've got a backup on corn. Let's just see where the backup is. This guy is waiting on something. Waiting on corn mash? Waiting on oxygen. Oxygen's not where it needs to be. Why is that? Oxygen there, oxygen there. We're getting 72 oxygen. These guys each need 12. Right, 12 times 6 is 72, but I've got 7 of these. Let's throw down another one of these purifiers, guys. Not really a purifier, but a separator or whatever we're calling these. That guy down. Oh man, I guess I should label these. Oh, you know what? I think we can we color these pipes now? Okay, that's oxygen here. No, I don't really see a way. I mean, I can label this oxygen, but there's so many segments, it's probably not worth doing. I need to extend some pipe. Can I just click? Oh man, a little hard to see. Just get these extended across. And oxygen is the second one up. Let's quick build some of this stuff. Unity looks still pretty good. We'll hook up the nitrogen first. Nitrogen is bottom pipe. Trying to reach these pipes to quick build them, but I can't quite get them selected. Still need more workers. How many are we short? 16 short. Let's free up some workers real quick. Whoa. Maybe back down here. I think our construction part stuff we can dial back if we want. Although, look at this. Oh man. Now that we're actually doing some building, I need to ramp up production all over the all over the place. Oh, I know what's going on. I forgot to mention this. I was going to hit this at the beginning of the episode. I'll get this between episodes. I'll fix this. Our big hopper full of iron ore collapsed. While these guys were mining, we had a little bit of a landslide. And that's what happened to our iron ore hopper. I'll just move that over back a ways, I think. Yeah, I'll put it right next to here. In between episodes, we'll get that going. And then, yeah, I think we'll wrap this one here. Man, yeah, we got a decent amount done. We scaled up our corn mash production, I guess, and our ethanol production overall. We ran a huge ethanol pipe all the way across the island, and we have a bunch of storage tanks for this. I don't want to amp up this production because I think we're going to be using ethanol for several different things. And then we converted a couple of our evaporation ponds to start producing brine for us that we can turn into chlorine gas, and we're starting to stockpile that a little bit. Why is that guy not running? Waiting for products. 24 every 60 seconds and 24 every 60 seconds. Just double check what's going on here. These guys should keep that guy totally busy. Do I have a pipe that's going the wrong way? That guy's waiting on seawater. Interesting. Guy kicks out 108 seawater every 60 seconds. Oh, we're sharing that seawater. That could be part of the issue. I'm going to turn off this distiller for now. We'll see, but these guys should keep this electrolyzer busy. But yeah, we need workers. Minus 15 short. Oh, we've got a flu. Yeah, we're going to get to doing the medical stuff sooner. Pretty soon. But yeah, let's leave it there. In between episodes, like I said, I'll clean this mess up and get another storage for the iron ore. And then when we get back, we will look to taking the plastic that we're now producing and turning that into PCB boards, right? We just need to route copper over, and I think that was it, right? CBs, where are you? Plastic, copper, and the glass. Yeah, and we're making glass. We were using glass too. Although this, no, it looks like we're stockpiling glass. So that all looks good. Yeah, that's it for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Captain of Industry. Oh man, if you do, please click that like button. That helps my tiny channel grow. And I'll see y'all in the next episode.